What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back again, once again for another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we just got a few snipes for you. Been slacking on the snipes the last couple videos. We do have a couple decent snipes, but nothing too crazy. I hope you guys had some good snipes. Let me know down below if you did. I haven't been on the auction house too much, so I haven't hit a whole lot, but we do have a crazy good team for putting a big goose egg into the game. Haven't put a single dollar, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. So you'll see our team. You guys help us build it, so I'm feeling good about that. Also, I do want to apologize. I added David Johnson. You guys requested it. He's added. He's my second running back. Great. He might be my first running back after this game. Not that Dorsett did anything wrong, but thinking about it, because what I did was I completely forgot I'm not used to having two running backs, and I didn't even put him in the game. He never even played. Dorsett was never tired enough to come out of the game. So I apologize. I just want to apologize. You're not going to see David Johnson in this video, but we do have him. He's on the team. He's just a backup. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the snipes. And then here we are starting off with the snipes. We got an Ndamukong Suh here for 10,250 coins. I will gladly take that, knowing that I could sell them for almost 14,000 coins relatively easily. So again, yeah, it may only be a couple thousand coins, but of course, I'm going to take that any day. And then we got another Ndamukong Suh. This one was right after I bought the one, right when I bought the one that I just bought. It was put up, undercut the one I bought, which is great. I love when that happens. And then we got a Sean Smith, 1,800 coins. Yeah, an elite for 1,800 coins. Yeah, that's going to be a good buy the whole year, pretty much. So 1,800 coins. He sells. I knew, even though you see he'll be up for about, I looked up, he looks, the cheapest one up, 78, 89, and then there's so I could fit that. I knew I could sell for 10,000 about. And then we got a Woodyard for 5,000. I knew I could sell this guy comfortably for 12,000. That's about what he was selling for. I honestly probably could have got 13, 14 out of him. I don't know, but I sold him for 12, made almost 6,000 coins. And then we got a Justin Houston here, a 20,000 coin hit there. Well, no, not 20,000 coin hit. I paid 20,000. I sold him for almost 30. I think it was 29. So not too bad with Justin Houston. If you do the taxes and everything, that should come out to a 6,100 coin hit. And then we got a Marcus Peters, sold him for about 25, a little over 25, a couple 2,500 coins. It's pretty good. I will take 2,500 coins ish anytime I can get it. This is how you build a team, spending no money, is just having to get these cards. You gotta be able to just. It's unlikely that you're going to keep getting lucky. Yeah, you may have got lucky and hit one snipe that you made like 500,000 coins on. I know it happens, but if you want to do it consistently, you have to be more. You just got to be patient. And then we bought a Phillip Rivers for 40,000. A lot of people ask, do you ever lose coins on snipes? This was one of them. I basically sold it for what I paid for. There's a new Phillip Rivers cards out, and this card is it was selling. I seen ones that sold for about 100K a couple days before. So I'm like, you know what? I think we can probably make some. I'm going to try. And it didn't work out. We got Julius Peppers 9,000. I sold it for about 50, close to 14. It was 14, so pretty good, 3,000 plus hit. But that Phillip Rivers was just disappointing. I got a Zach Brown here for 19. I sold it for almost 30. So again, that is almost an 8,000 coin hit right there. So pretty good. Unfortunately, I thought Rivers was going to be the best hit of this session. Pretty good if we could sell it for 70 maybe. But it's just, those cards are so rare. They don't sell very often, but when they sell, you make so much if you can get it for a really good price. And unfortunately, I didn't really make any coins off of him, so I was just disappointed. But sometimes that happens. So yeah, I can lose coins, especially on those. But I thought it was low risk. No way. I'm gonna sell him for what I bought it for. Worst case scenario, I tried to put him up like 4 times. He never sold. So DeMarco, I only made like 1,200 coins on, whatever. So not too bad. And then a Mathis. I'm showing this because again, I went ahead. I seen this card. 65 and then 64, 65 or 65, 65. Yeah, there we go. 60. I'm like, that is a great deal. I know I can sell these for almost 10,000. Offensive linemen, they go up and down. I already had another Mathis, so I'm like going to sell it. And I know I can sell these guys for 10,000. So that's what I do. I sell them all for almost 10,000 coins. And guess what? It's not a 25 coin hit now because I got a couple. It's almost a 5,000 coin hit, 4,500. So I'll go ahead and take that. I hope you guys are enjoying those snipes. Here we got the squad for you. We added Cam Newton. We added Johnson at running back, David Johnson. We got Stephon Diggs for the dual chemistry. We got Brandon Marshall. I'm feeling absolutely fantastic about the offense and defensively, linebacker core, Studley, safeties. Studley defensive line. Absolutely a beast defensive line. And then our corners, yeah, they're pretty good too. DRC, we're trying them out. I know I'm going to get a lot of slack. You need to get rid of DRC, or you need to move Sherman out because he's too slow. Guess what? That Sherman guy's still pretty good. But let's go ahead and lock it in. Let's get into our game. Sherman, I really like Sherman. I do. I really like Sherman. I gravitate to him. It's just such a good card. We're coming out in play action. We're rolling out. I don't see anything. This is the first play of my possession. Guess what? It's going to dump it off and get us a nice 3-yard gain to start the possession. Now we got a 2nd and 9. We are looking. Look across the field. Look at this throw and catch. Dez Bryant. Yeah, the Dallas chemistry. Nice call by you guys pointing that out. Hey, he gets Dallas chemistry. Getting Jason Witten out of tight end. That Ozzie Newsome, let's get him in there, and that's exactly what I did. And we have Ozzie Newsome, who is pretty darn good at tight end. And now Brandon Marshall again, wide open. He played the same defense the whole game, so I know you see a lot of stuff over the top, but it was working, and that's what I go. It's the responsibility of the defense to change something. You can't just keep doing the same play and expect a different result. That's called insanity. So yeah, we unfortunately I'll give up a nice game here, but we did start with a touchdown, so I'm feeling pretty good. He's going to no huddle. My opponent's liking what he's seen, but that's okay. We'll make some adjustments. We're gonna have to cover the middle here. We're trying with the user, not our specialty. I know we got completely faked out right there. It was kind of ugly. I'll admit it. It was kind of ugly, but you know what? We'll get better. We're trying to get better. We bring the blitz here, and Dawkins is just not quite quick enough to get out there. We played man-to-man. Not a smart call. I hardly ever play man-to-man. I'm trying to switch up my defense a lot, using a bunch of different formations, doing a lot of different looks to it, and it's definitely working. I feel like my defense is playing better, but there is times where stuff like that happens because I'm just trying other things. So it's a work in progress. But here we are. We got the ball back, giving up a touchdown. 2nd and 10, and look at that throw and catch. Brandon Marshall, this guy is so good. He catches it across the field. Cam Newton, 8 for 8. Man, he is just dotting the defense up. I'm sticking in the pocket, too, which isn't really his specialty. I know getting on the run. And again, look at this, throwing across the middle, this time to Dez. It does feel like we're doing the same kind of plays, but again, like I said, he was in cover 2, Tampa 2, pretty much the whole game. So, of course, it kind of makes sense to do it. And here we are rolling out. But you know what? Let's go ahead and show you his legs a little bit. Let's go ahead and take off. I'm not worried about fumbling as much. I'm kind of scared still to get hit, but his carrying definitely helps us out. So, there's that 3rd and 5. Now we want this first down or touchdown, and we don't see anybody open. We see I didn't even see that guy. When this happened, I'm like, why did I throw that? And now I see why I didn't see him. He was really hidden a little bit. Well, he's kind of hidden. I should have still seen it, and then he throws this right in front of DRC. So really bad mistake by me, but we're going to have to make the adjustment and hopefully be able to not do that again. Red zone offense has been a lot better lately, but that was pretty bad. That time, Mel Blount, wow, he's so good. He's probably the best nickel corner in the game. His size, he's just so good. So that was one of the best suggestions you guys had for me, so thank you for that. And this time, I'm usering, and I can't get over there in time. Bad user, probably. I got to get over there. When I seen he was rolling out, I was just a little slow through the reflexes and couldn't get out there, but that's okay. Again, we just got to make one play on defense and we'll be all right. 1st and 10. He runs that same thing. I thought that was the play. I just wasn't quite deep enough. I was even expecting that play. He still got beat. So a nice play on my opponent, though. 2nd and 10. Let's see if we can make it happen. And Richard Sherman no, he didn't. He was out of bounds. That was pretty clear. He was out of bounds. No dispute here, but Sherman did make a nice play on the ball, unfortunately not in bounds. So now we have a 3rd and 10. We need to hold him to a field goal unless we can get a turnover. And Richard Sherman, 2 times in a row. I know that was out of bounds clearly, but 2 times in a row he did catch the ball, but caught it out of bounds. So he does get the field goal, and he does start with the ball. So even though I feel like we played a pretty good half, my opponent ran a lot of split close formation, which is a really, really overpowered formation. I felt like we played pretty well defensively. We're just trying to adjust. But he does start with the ball. We made a really nice play at the beginning. Now 2nd and 12. We bring a blitz a lot in this. And I think we have a pick there. I was so close. Again, I'm just a little slow on the reaction, so I got to work on that. I'm still working on it, but that's okay. We're bringing pressure a lot in the second half, and we get there, and Bruce Irvin picks it up, thankfully, and doesn't just fall on it because that happens way too often. Picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. We are taking the lead and now have taken control of this game. My opponent's definitely not out of this. It's pretty much a toss-up at this point. But we're playing well defensively. Our offense is looking really good. We really only had one mistake, so I'm feeling pretty good. And like I said, we're sending the pressure all day. And he throws it right into our arms. And unfortunately, we cannot, into our hands, not our arms. He threw it into our hands. Cannot make the play. And again, as you see, we are sending so much pressure, and this time we also stop it. So I'm feeling pretty good. 4th and 11. My opponent did decide to punt, thankfully, after debating for quite a while. So we do get the ball back. I feel like our offense is just so good right now. It's just clicking. It is clicking so well. We're rolling out. This is Ozzy right here. He had himself a nice game. He was the safety valve the whole game. I threw it underneath a lot just to make sure I wasn't just getting too. I just kept going a lot of the same plays. So I guess again you see I was trying to get Ozzy here. He's wide open. Unfortunately, I didn't. He did bring the blitz, and it got there too quickly. But now we have a 4th and 3. So again, we're trying. We might hit something underneath. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We have Ozzy. We should have threw it over there, but instead, we got to a set, and he cannot get the 3 yards. Inches away. Unfortunately, guess what? You're down next game. You are not going to be in the game. Next, David Johnson there, but we're going to still send the blitz. As you see, it is working. Our defensive line is so good. Aqib Talib with the sack there. Flashback Talib, probably my favorite card. I don't know why I like Aqib Talib so much, but this time he throws it. We sent the pressure. He's expecting it to be wide open. Instead, we shaded underneath, had the flats covered. I have to say, I'm getting better. I feel just playing the game, like knowing how to shade. I'm definitely not that good, I know. But that change there to shade underneath, sending the pressure, and as you see, my opponent, after we kick the extra point, we're waiting for my opponent to resume the game, which we're a little suspicious if he's going to hit that resume button or quit or something else. I don't really know what he could be doing at this point, but I have no idea. What are people doing while you're waiting right now? Are they just like trying to be annoying right before they quit? I have no idea. But my opponent is just putting me through this, thinking, oh, maybe we actually might play this game, and eventually his connection is lost. His internet went out. That's just unfortunate when you gave up a touchdown. All right, we won. Guy must have had some computer issues at such an odd time after you're losing by 11, giving up a touchdown. Kind of an odd time to have computer issues, but maybe he did, or internet issues. So I do apologize, opponent. I'm sure you would have came back and made a crazy good comeback. Nah, I don't think so. We were really clicking there. Offense looking great. I know David Johnson didn't touch the field. We will get him in the next video. I do apologize about that. I also know you guys kept saying, get DRC out of there. Get him out of there. Some people wanted to see DRC. He doesn't really fit with my team, I don't feel like, so I probably do need to move him. I have really good press corners. I got really good zone corners, and DRC's not as good in that department. So how my team flows, and it doesn't really work as well as I would like to, so he may come out anyway. But I really like Flashback Talib. I still want to keep him. He may be my 4th corner, but I'm keeping him. So maybe a corner. Let me know. I know you guys mentioned Darius Slay, but Slay, again, maybe the same problems as DRC. I don't know if he'll fit as well as maybe other cards. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below if you could. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, a like would be appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. We are almost to 1,600 subscribers. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so very much. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.